This is really. I feel like um, under my breast, my right breast, there's a big scab, like a big. I mean, I took a picture of it. I just don't know if it's appropriate to put up there. I've covered myself, but I gotta be careful with the things that I post because they're trying to get this channel with 285 subscribers after 3 years. They're trying to get it shut down. Anything they can to silence me, but they won't leave me alone. I don't know what these people want. I've come to a conclusion that is you cut away the trimmings, is it bears it down. Is either there was a lot of money my dad left. My country has oil now, by the way. Has a lot of oil. In the Demerara River, we have a lot of oil. So my dad used to invest, and he had a friend who used to encourage him to invest. So he might have invested in it, and that's one of the things they want. That's one of the things they want. And if they took it already, I don't know what they want with me. I never look back. This is the thing that I don't understand. If they keep saying, well, it's a lot of money, but it's going to be a lot of money with me alive or dead. The amount of money is not going to change. So, draw a diagram from that. Is it because their conscience is bothering them, or is it because they're afraid I'm going to come and claim it, and then they'll end up in prison? That somebody somewhere is going to tell me my dad invested. What am I doing? So they're trying to secure all their bases here. Because he had bought bank shares into a bank called NBIC in Guyana. I signed for him because my mom was over here. I remember exactly when it was. I was a morning, and he told me you're signing this because your mom isn't here. Usually it would have been the two of them. I was caught smoking reefer, and he was pissed off. So he was letting me know it was between the two of them. I was just, there. Which would have happened anyway. I was an only child, by the way. So I'm not sure if the friend encouraged him to actually invest in the oil that my country has. Because I keep hearing this thing is a lot of money. But if I die, it's not going to change the amount of money. If I live, if they let me live, it's not going to change the amount of money. This looks like a scab. Now I'm looking at this like somebody who's into long-term drug use. They have scabs like these all over the body. Or, I don't know, but something at the back of my head. Like Kevin said when he's in the shower, it's like he doesn't even want to look down at himself because he's so embarrassed. He said that's when they really get into gear. He thinks that they're live streaming him and somebody is watching. That people are paying them to watch this man get angry with himself like a madman. How long do you watch that before you grow bored with it? Or me getting mad, or talking to myself, or getting agitated to invisible people around me. And there's a lot of people out there who it's happening to. It's not just us. It's technology. The water in the shower, and his mouthfuls of this stuff is coming. I don't know. The water in the shower. One thing I'll tell you is this: these people don't know. They don't show mercy. And it's regular people like me and you. They're not big bad wolves or giants or mountains. They're just regular people like me and you, who've grouped together for a common cause, which is our demise. They don't show mercy. When it comes to God, well, they don't probably have any need for him. Because they're trying to, even though they feel like they may not have any need for him, they're trying to get me to blaspheme all the time. I guess they want to bring me down to their level just on the off chance that I get into heaven, or he pays me special attention, and that's going to be whether they're in hell or not. They're gonna feel the end of it. They're gonna feel it. I think they're just trying to cover their bases on that as well. They're just trying to make sure their goose is not cooked. Either way. The thing is, whatever is going on here, these people are not, I don't know, but getting back to that with the shares and whatever, the second thing is either the shares. The second thing is either, I don't know, maybe they're cannibals. I have no idea. What I'm thinking is to keep me agitated all the time is one to induce a heart attack. Maybe there's life insurance. See, I have a feeling they did something and they said some things to some people who knows me, who may know me. They may have said some things to some people who know me. And they're afraid if those people get a hold of me, then something will go wrong. Because the people will compare notes with me and find that somebody lied to them. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to find out what it could possibly be. I'm not sure. I'm trying to look at all the angles here. And I'm hoping that if I find the right one, that they're just going to go away. I'm hoping that they're just going to go away. See, the government, this is not government orchestrated. Mine isn't. Mine is people who are out to get me. See, again, they hide under this umbrella of being government targeted. People get stalked and molested, basically, whether cerebrally or physically, or assaulted, whether in your visions, your head, mentally. It's a virtual rape now, basically. Virtual Holocaust almost. Then it's not just for the Jewish people now. It's a free for all now out here. I'm not comparing this to the Holocaust. I mean, there were millions of people who got slaughtered. But I'm just saying, in a small way, it feels almost like they're putting us in concentration camps. Like they're putting us in concentration camps. They're making our worlds smaller and smaller and smaller. They're diminishing us in every sense of the word. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, physically. Every sense of the word. They're trying to diminish us in capacity and keeping us on the lock and key. Our world itself and our circle of friends is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. What do you call that? I'm just one. But if you take stock of where you are right now, you'll see a lot of people before this started that you knew and who liked you and was easygoing, they don't want to be around you. Because the same technology that they're using to mess with you, they're messing with those people around you. The one goal they have is to make you appear crazy to these people. So the people are afraid of you, basically. They don't want to come near you. They think you're crazy. That somehow does two things. It makes them feel better, more confident. And it makes you feel worse about your own situation. When people shun you, when people stay away from you because of one fact, they think you're crazy. The fact here is the thought that you're crazy. And then they suppress you because you can't react the way you want to if people are around you. You can't get mad because you have people around you judging you all the time. But anyway, I just wanted to make that. And this thing here, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not sure what it could possibly be. I'm not sure. So, with that being said, is I don't know what to do. I really don't. I want to work. If they want the website, there's one of them who wants the website. The website is easily you can make. If I can make on Facebook, set a simple ad for $5 or $10, $10, and I could make over in what 3 hours about $6,000 in with 3 hours, and you put that on for a whole day and see what happens. You make over 10 grand. You make over 10 grand. This is the thing. I know how to make money online, but do they have to kill me for that website? I don't want to see the website anymore. Their fingers and grubby hands and their fingerprints are all over it. I don't want it. I know it's silly for me to say that, but I want it. I'd rather go into a whole new niche on the internet, but if they can just leave me alone. What is so hard that I'm requesting? Just leave me alone. They want to mess with me. They're going to mess with me whether I'm working or not. Whether I'm rich or poor, they want to mess with me. What is it that they want? What do they want here? Give me a stole from me and you turn into stark raving lunatics? Is it the money you stole? Was it too much money? Too little money? What happened here? Was it your conscience? I don't understand. So you stole all this money from my family, my dad. My grandma had these stamps, they're missing. Somebody has to have them. Somebody has to have them. She had them for years. Suddenly they went up missing after my grandfather died. But anyway, with that being said, what drove them to this, basically? What drove them to this? And if they're doing this to me, because the two are, at some point, the money is lost in translation. They just like doing this. They like doing this. There's real enjoyment they get out of this. I've never seen anything like it. No matter how bad you are, I mean, what is this? You enjoy taking pot shots and getting people upset because you're basically like how a person is linked to a computer, you're linked to them, and it's like a brain massage or a genital massage. I don't know what they're getting from it. I have no idea. That's the weirdest thing. Because if a person can be, like Elon Musk is connecting them to a computer where they can control that computer or that game that is on the computer screen, the program that is running with their mind, they can respond and have a back and forth with it. The same thing can happen with two or more people intertwined with the same technology. Of course it can. Of course it can. And I'm speaking out loud. They don't have to speak out loud. They're just using their mind, and it's showing up because it's a coherent, educated decision, rational thought, rationalization for a chimpanzee to play a game on the computer. Even if it's 90% hit or miss or 99%, it's still that 1%, and it's a monkey. Think of two human beings. This is really not that difficult to fathom. It really isn't. It's not a matter of disbelief anymore. It's a matter of how do we stop it? How do we get the help we want?